Hello, world travellers and aviation enthusiasts. A hearty shout out to our newest subscribers. You're now part of an incredible journey. We're thrilled to have you aboard as we set off on another exciting adventure into the world of travel and aviation. Today we're delving into a peculiar tale. A story that will take us thousands of feet up in the air aboard an airline that's quite unlike any other. We're talking about Turkmenistan Airlines, an airline that has left many passengers scratching their heads in wonder. From the moment you book your ticket to the second you step off the plane, you're in for a truly unique experience that's brimming with surprises. So, if you've ever wondered what it's like to fly with the world's strangest airline, you're in the right place. Stick around to hear about one of the most unusual airlines in the world. Turkmenistan Airlines, the national carrier of Turkmenistan, has a fascinating background that's worth exploring. Born from the ashes of the Soviet Union's aviation industry in 1991, this airline has carved a niche for itself in the skies. From its humble beginnings with just 2 types of aircraft, the airline has grown into a fleet of more than 20, serving numerous international destinations. The journey of Turkmenistan Airlines is one of resilience and determination. Despite the challenges of operating in a post-Soviet economy, the airline managed to soar high. It quickly expanded its operations beyond domestic borders, making its mark on the international aviation scene. The airline's growth, however, hasn't been without its share of peculiarities. For instance, Turkmenistan Airlines holds the unique distinction of being the first airline from a former Soviet republic to operate flights to Europe. Additionally, it's one of the few airlines that offers regular flights to Afghanistan, a route not commonly served by other carriers. In the present day, Turkmenistan Airlines stands as a testament to Turkmenistan's progress and ambition. It's not just an airline, it's a symbol of national pride and a gateway to the world. With its intriguing history and unique operation, Turkmenistan Airlines continues to fascinate aviation enthusiasts and travellers alike. But the history is just the beginning. Wait until you hear about the flight experience. Booking a flight with Turkmenistan Airlines is a unique experience in itself. Now, you might be accustomed to the straightforward online booking systems of many airlines, but here the journey begins way before stepping onto the plane. It's a bit like stepping back in time, with a dash of unpredictability thrown into the mix. First off, you may be asked to provide some additional documentation beyond the standard passport and visa. Don't be surprised if you are required to submit health certificates or even details of your planned itinerary. It's all part of the charm. Next, there is the payment process. Rather than the usual credit card or PayPal options, you might find yourself directed to a bank wire transfer or even a physical payment location. It's all part of the adventure. And just when you think it can't get any weirder, it's time to step on board. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. The in-flight experience on Turkmenistan Airlines is like no other. From the moment you step into the cabin, the uniqueness of the journey begins to unfold. The cabin, unlike any other, has a peculiar scent that's hard to pin down. A mix of incense, fresh linen and something else that's distinctly Turkmenistan. The amenities offered are, well, let's just say original. Imagine getting a hot towel service, not once but twice during a short-haul flight. But here's the twist. The second hot towel comes with a spritz of rose water. Now, onto the food. If you're expecting the usual chicken or beef option, think again. On board a Turkmenistan Airlines flight, you're treated to a feast of Turkmen cuisine, a spread of fragrant pilaf, juicy mutton and pickled vegetables. And for dessert, a generous slab of halva, a local sweet treat made from sunflower seeds. Remember, this is an airline meal we're talking about. The crew behaviour is another aspect of the experience that's distinctly unique. The air hostesses, dressed in traditional Turkmen attire, serve with an air of grace that's almost regal. They glide through the aisles, serving meals and attending to passengers with a level of care and attention that's rarely seen in modern air travel. And then there's the in-flight entertainment. Forget the latest Hollywood releases or popular TV series. The in-flight entertainment on Turkmenistan Airlines is a showcase of Turkmen culture and history. From traditional music performances to documentaries about the famed Akalteke horses, it's a cultural immersion at 35,000 feet. But don't think the eccentricities end there. The in-flight announcements aren't your standard fasten seatbelts or prepare for landing. Instead, they're peppered with local folklore and stories, making even the safety instructions sound like an enchanting tale from a far-off land. After all that, you'd think the landing would be normal, right? Wrong. The landing and post-flight experience continue the trend of bizarre occurrences. Now, you might think that landing a plane is fairly standard across the globe, but let me assure you, with Turkmenistan Airlines, even this aspect of the journey is packed with peculiarities. As the plane started its descent, instead of the usual announcement to prepare for landing, we were serenaded with a traditional Turkmenistan folk song. The cabin crew, in their vibrant uniforms, went about their duties with a nonchalant air, as if this was the most normal thing in the world. Upon touchdown, instead of the usual rush to disembark, there was a palpable sense of calm. Perhaps it was the result of the in-flight experience, or maybe it was the unique approach to landing, but there was a distinct lack of the usual hustle and bustle. We disembarked not through a jet bridge, but by a set of stairs rolled up to the plane, a throwback to the golden age of aviation. It felt like stepping into a time capsule, a stark contrast to the high-tech airports we are so accustomed to. And then came the grand finale. As we stepped off the plane, we were greeted by a group of traditionally dressed Turkmenistan dancers, their colourful costumes twirling in the wind as they performed a welcome dance. It was a spectacle that was as unexpected as it was delightful, a fitting end to a truly unique flight. Reflecting on the experience, it's clear that flying with Turkmenistan Airlines is not about getting from point A to point B. It's about the journey, the experience, and the chance to immerse yourself in a different culture. This is not an airline for those who crave predictability or routine. This is an airline for the adventurous, the curious, and those who appreciate the road less travelled. So, was it bizarre? Absolutely. But it was also fascinating, unique, and utterly unforgettable. It was a reminder that travel is not just about the destination, but about the experiences we have along the way. The flight on Turkmenistan Airlines was a journey into the unknown, a step outside of the comfort zone, and a fascinating insight into a different way of flying. It was a reminder that sometimes it's the most unusual experiences that make the most lasting memories. So there you have it, a flight on Turkmenistan Airlines. Certainly a journey you won't forget in a hurry.